What's going on, guys? I'm here. We are going to be talking about the so-called whale tank, as people call it, or yeah, that's like the most common thing called is the whale tank or submarine because it looks like a submarine and it doesn't work as a submarine. No way, no way, no how. It's a tier 6 British heavy tank. It's not super heavy. It's, what is it, 81 tons. Very heavy. Would not want to be next to that in real life and have that barreling down the road towards me. Its armor rating, it's okay. Ping shots occasionally. I love playing this tank. But it is just so boxy. I mean, look, the turret. Slant, flat, slant, flat, slant, flat. I mean, and then just straight up. It's not going to ping many shots. Like, maybe if you have a guy from this angle here and it hits right there, it'll ping. But I mean, 114 in the front right here, and then the sides, only 76 in the backs, 53. You're not going to ping many shots. I mean, here you'll ping shots. Here, no. Here, occasionally, if it's on an angle, it'll go up. Sides, if you're angling, but if it's just dead in the side, it's going to go right through. But to make up for that, it's got 1,400, and that's an outstanding number of hit points for this tier. That's probably why it's called the whale tank. It takes shots. No, I think it's called the whale tank because it's so big. Max speed, where is this? 14 kilometers per hour. It is the second slowest tank in the game alongside the T-95 American Tier 9 tank destroyer. Traverse speed 20 degrees per second. Not that impressive. Actually, very bad. Rate of fire, on the other hand, 12 rounds per minute with a 17 pounder Mark 7. Does an average of 239 penetration, which is outstanding. You don't ping shots very often. And 190 damage. It's not the most, but you could be pumping out shells at 12 rounds per minute. I think it's like a 5-second reload. You cause damage over time, and if you're just, you could just like be pushing right through a city with tanks firing at you, and you'll live and cause. If you live for a minute and you're just loading shells into tanks, you can easily get 1,000 damage. It's just a very fun tank. The engine only has 600 horsepower and the tank's 81 tons. So of course you're going to get that 14-mile-an-hour speed limit. I mean, it is just big. This tank is just, it is very fun. I've heard people say in the enemy teams that a TOGII is just a XP pinata towards the other team just because it's slow, you can't escape from anything. If you get tracked, you're just, I mean, you can't even hide. Look at how big this tank is. Like, you could have like a full-size house and you'll still be showing. And it's just, you're more of a meat shield for the rest of your team. And yeah, it's just not, it's not very good for hiding. The gun's very accurate, along with most other British tanks. They're pretty accurate. High fire rate, low damage expected. That's the only thing going for it, really. The high hit points, good gun. Yeah, that's about it. And I'll go into a game and show you guys, and I don't think it's going to be the best game ever because I don't always get that much luck playing in games like this, but I'll show you guys and see how much you like it. Well, here we are in a game. Top tier. TOGII always goes on top for some reason. I would not count on this tank for being the most helpful tank in the game. I mean, actually maybe.
Here I come!
Probably better than the Jumbo and the Cromwell. So I'm gonna go towards the cap circle here. Surprised I have not seen any TOGII jokes. Almost every game there's a TOGII joke. Surprising. Disappointing. Look forward to see the creativity of other players. I mean, if you could look down at my speed limit there, I'm only going 13, 14 miles per hour. It is just very, very slow. The Tartarus here is decent. Not the slowest. I have had slower. But when it does get jammed, you will want to repair it. Most certainly, just very, very slowly trucking along. Slowly, oh so slowly. People are fighting around us here. I have 5.27 second reload. Bang, 190 damage. Bang, 175 damage. It adds up quickly. Surprised a lot of their heavies went over to the forest there. It isn't encountering much. Yeah. I do have a couple mods installed in the game. Just XVM. Show the stats of enemy tanks. It is very accurate. I'm trying to do it on the move though. When this tank is so slow, you can actually get pretty accurate shots on the move.
Absolutely not.
Did not shoot that in the right place. Oh, it's a Churchill 3. That's why. There we go. 158 damage. Shoot it again. He has a move, same spot. Should pass. Yep, there we go. Yep. Don't worry. Firing. I think I shared a shot with someone else there. Boom. Dead. Okay. Going up a hill, that is not a good idea in this tank. Never go up a hill. Panzer 4, he could inflict quite a bit of damage. M7 damage and 3 loot. That's just a joke. It's like a 2-shot kill, really. 3-shot, whatever, 21 damage. Just to get rid of him. Yeah, there's like no chance of pinging a shot off an M3 Elite. It's just the worst tank in the game in my opinion. I pushed through it. T1 Heavy, got the M6, still there. Womped the T29 very badly. If you guys have any questions about this tank, I'll be kind enough to answer them maybe in another video or in the comments. Okay, yeah, Hellcats here. They hurt. They're painful. If they... Oh yeah, driver's dead. You know, it doesn't even make much of a difference. 2 miles an hour. Can't even notice that. Immobilized? I don't notice anything. I'm still going the same speed. No, I'm not. I am definitely going slower. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna get behind cover here. I'm taking a beating. Okay, Panzer 4 pinged my... Yeah, see, Hellcats, they're just evil. Come from the depths of hell. Come on, Panzer 4. Taking a beating, about to die. What's the problem with this tank? Can't hide. Well, and this is gonna be the end of me. Can't miss a TOGII, I mean, come on. I'm surprised I actually pinged a couple shots. From what? Maybe a Covenator, or however you pronounce that. Chinu, possibly. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much how every game goes in TOGII. I managed to rack up 1200 damage. Should get quite a bit of money out of that, even though we're gonna lose, so we're not gonna get much experience. It is definitely... I use the TOG mostly for money making more than anything else. Mostly because it's not all that expensive to repair, and you can shoot out quite a bit of damage. I wish I could show you how much these shells cost. I have a couple at my depot here. Probably not. I don't feel like looking. The shells are quite cheap, and I mean, come on. With these stats, the whale's fun. Definitely would recommend getting the whale. Yep, it's the whale for you. Too bad I didn't get that good of a game for you guys. I guess I wasn't playing that my best abilities there, but it's a TOG. It's slow. Like, I didn't even make it to the cap circle before I started getting just shot from every single direction. It's not always the case with the TOG, and I don't think it wasn't designed for that. In real life, I was told it was designed for clearing trenches, like trenches. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I can't always speak right. That's why it's so long, and it wasn't designed for what World of Tanks is using it for. But I highly doubt any of these tanks are actually being used for what they were actually being used for, except for maybe artillery and heavies. I mean, tank destroyers. Most people just rush and just get shot. And yeah, but the TOG, you can go barreling through a city in that tank. Oh, and here it is. Go barreling through a city in this thing. Never get shot. Yeah, right. You're always gonna get shot. Oh, that was a TOG for you guys. TOG 2. It's like $15 US dollars on the worldoftanks.net. It's very fun. If you have a platoon of 3 people with these, you can stack them right up next to each other, and you got like a 3 wide TOG already magnet. A single TOG is an already magnet. I mean, you got all this to hit. You can't miss it. Even from the sides, you can't miss it. It's not that. Yeah, you can't miss it. Well, that's just a TOG, everybody. Hope to see you guys out in a TOG and maybe a head-to-head battle with a TOG. See ya.